All right, let's take a look at that KD ratio. We're at 2.119. Yeah, it's holding about steady. I've been playing a lot of Escalation and Conquest flying. And when I'm flying, it depends on the time of day. It seems like if I fly between about 8 p.m. and about 11 p.m., I tend to lose a lot and get shot down a lot. Hurts the KD ratio. After 11, I think all the little kiddies have to go to bed because they have school tomorrow. And then I actually start doing fairly well. I saw a notice on the forums and on YouTube channels about EA laying off Battlefield 6 employees. That's what this one's about. I'm going to be right around 10 minutes, believe it or not. So I'm not going to make a long introduction. If you like this channel, if you want me to keep doing them, please give me a like and a subscribe. Comment in the sections below. I always read every single one. I may not respond to them all, but I always read them. And with that, let's get this thing rolling. All right, guys and gals, let's get into this. This podcast, I'm going to be having a rant about EA laying off a bunch of developers over at Battlefield 6. This was announced on March 9th, and according to IGN, EA has laid off an unknown number of individuals from across its Battlefield teams, including workers at blah, 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 blah. Okay, so here's a 59-year-old man's take on this. Back when I started playing Battlefield during Battlefield 2, this was before EA acquired DICE. And this is the way I look at it, right? I buy a game, I expect there to be content in the game to make it playable for about 80 to 100 hours, okay? Maps, characters, skins, weapons, whatever. I expect about 100 hours gameplay. Okay? And after that, after you finish about 100 hours, then I expect there to be DLCs if the game is selling well, and that's downloadable content for those of you not in the know. And you charge 10, 15, 20 bucks depending on what's in it. And you get 3 to 5 more maps, some new weapons, etc. I'm good with that model, okay? I have no problem, dropping down 60 bucks on a game, get about 100 hours gameplay out of it. Drop down another 10, 15, 20 bucks for more content ad infinitum, right? As long as the game is giving me entertainment and I'm getting what I feel is my money's worth out of the DLCs, I'll keep buying it, okay? Now, what I don't like is, keep in mind, I've not really played Battlefield since about Battlefield 4. I played 2142. I thought it was mid at best. Battlefield 4 was pretty good. I enjoyed that. 3 was good. I love 2. 2 was my favorite. I got countless hours on it. I think I retired as a colonel or something like that. So Battlefield 6 comes out, right? I don't want these futuristic weapons. I want modern type warfare. Now I looked at Call of Duty. I played Call of Duty. I played Call of Duty 2, 3, 4. They were all good. Then they went to shit. And I think they all went to shit when they started having these microtransactions, right? Give us money for this pretty skin or this little trinket that you hang on your gun, or a sticker, or a camouflage for your weapon. Look, here's SeaBear's view on this. When I'm playing the game, when I am in game, I don't give a flying, hide your kids, 1, 2, 3, I don't give a flying fuck what the other guy's skin is. I don't give a shit what it looks like. I really don't give a shit what mine looks like. As long as it looks militarily accurate. I don't want to be playing as Beavis and Butthead. I don't want to see Lizzo. I don't want to see Cher. I don't want to see Sonny and Cher. I don't want to see Trump. Just keep it military, okay? I don't care what the skins are. I'm not going to drop coin on it. I will never drop coin on it. It's just not, I don't care. When I'm grinding to unlock weapons or attachments to weapons. I do not grind for a fucking skin, okay? I don't care. When I'm in game and you see another guy for about 2 seconds before he shoots you in the face, that's my general take on it. I don't care what color pants he's wearing.
Bam! fucking bullet rips off part of your head. Your brains are laying on the ground in little bloody pieces. Now I ask you, would you give a fuck what kind of pants the son of a bitch who shot you was wearing?
Now, when it comes to Battlefield 6, I play pretty much almost every day. And when I got tired of playing on the ground, when I got tired of playing the ground pounder, I took it upon myself to find a new way of getting enjoyment out of the game, mainly by learning how to fly helicopters. I've put in hours and hours and hours, and I'm sitting here thinking 40 hours plus learning to fly the helicopter and be fair at it. I mean, I can get it up and I can fly it pretty good. I'm still working on the weapons. But to me, that added value to the game. It's not just one-dimensional. I'm not on the ground, see a guy, shoot or get shot, right? There's the tanks. There's the IFVs, which one of the guys that I play with says I'm the Michael Jordan of, right? I'm good at, basketball, don't play baseball. That's what he told me when I was learning to fly. He's like, dude, you're the Michael Jordan of a tank. Why are you learning to fly? That's like Michael Jordan, giving up basketball to play baseball. But it added a new dimension to the game. I've played 350 hours of Battlefield. I have gotten my money's worth out of it. Now, if EA is looking to abandon it because they're not making quote-unquote enough money and they're not getting quote-unquote enough money from the micro transactions, go back to the old model. Put out a good game, solid, bug-free, sell it, make money. After about 100 hours of usage, put out a DLC. Maybe one or two a year, right? Every 6 months, drop a DLC. I'll probably buy it. I am not going to drop an extra $30 so I can get some pretty skins. I'm not doing it. So, if they're going to abandon Battlefield 6 because they're not making them enough, do the community a favor. Drop an SDK, that's a software development kit, so that fans can keep improving the game. So that fans can make maps. Give us the ability to stand up our own servers. I can stand up a Battlefield 2 server on my Linux rig. I can stand up a Battlefield 3 server. Do that for Battlefield 6. Then you can move on to Battlefield 7. Turn it over to the community. Let the community make it better. If you want to sell the SDKs or sell skins or whatever to make the SDKs better, do that to make a few extra bucks. But if you're looking to abandon Battlefield 6 because you're not making enough money because people aren't running out and buying your skins, well, you're an idiot. You should never have made a business model expecting people to buy skins when it's a fast-paced combat action game where I never see what the other guy's wearing. One exception, I saw Ed wearing a disco-esque skin when he was hanging out the back of my Little Bird not too long ago, and I made comment on it. But outside of that, I don't know and I don't care what the other guy's wearing. Release DLCs, release the SDKs if you're looking to abandon it, and release a server that we can stand. Look, I got servers. I have servers. I got mail servers, web servers. I'll stand up a Battlefield 6 server and I'll open it to the public and let people eat my bandwidth. I would do that because I enjoy the game. But don't just sit there and go, boo-hoo, I'm not making enough money. My stock hasn't gone up enough where my trophy wife can get a new breast implant and liposuction her fat ass, or Botox in the lips to make them larger than the Tennessee Irrigation Project. What the fuck? What the hell is up with that? Who wants fat lips chick? Look, when I was in school, man, the only time you saw a fat lip is if somebody gave you a cuff. Somebody gave you a crack across the mouth because you weren't shutting it. When the hell did that become a popular look? Or the guy is not making enough money so he can go, I don't know, buy a new mansion or buy a new, Bugatti. Right? Look, if you're EA, if you're listening, do your job. Stop worrying about the stock prices. I know we live in the United States where the entire business world revolves around quarterly stock earnings. Personally, I think we ought to move to the Japanese model where banks invest in companies, and they look at long-term goals, not quarterly goals. That's why Japan is kicking our ass in so many areas, especially car quality. Hello? By the way, I was going to do a video on cars, and I think I will drop it after this one. But this is going to be a relatively short rant. Go back to the old school models. Release a game, 100 hours of play, drop a DLC, drop an SDK, let the community make it better, drop server code so the community can run the servers, and reduce your costs of operations. If the fans put up their own servers, you don't have to burn energy and dedicated servers or computer hardware to run them yourself. Let the fans do it. But don't abandon Battlefield 6 because you're not making enough money. I got a problem with that. I'm enjoying the game. It is one of the few enjoyments I have in my life. Let it alone. Anyways, that's it for this one. Nice and short. This is the SeaBear, out.